Hi everyone. In this video, we're gonna take a look at this knockoff Marvel Legends Juggernaut. I got this for 800 pesos, so that's around $16. So now let's take a look at the packaging first, and then we'll jump right away to the figure. And now here's the packaging of the knockoff Juggernaut, which is similar with the packaging of the knockoff Hulks. And now here's Juggernaut. So this knockoff version is based on Hulk's body mold. That's why he's wearing jeans with pockets, and with tears on it. But the good thing is this has better articulation compared to the original one. Because of the diaphragm joint, the butterfly joints, and these double jointed knees. We will talk about the articulation later, but now let's take a closer look at the details first. And now here's the head. Then for the face, I like that we still have this level of detail. So as you can see, the eyes were painted perfectly. You can see wrinkles around it. You can even see the details of the cheek area. Then here's the nose. And then the mouth. I just have some issue with the teeth. So they were not painted perfectly or completely. And actually it's noticeable even at a distance. Now looking at the helmet, one issue I have is the line here, which is actually a plastic molding issue, which I hope won't crack open over time. The good thing is this helmet is in a soft plastic. And then just going over the rest of the helmet. So if you notice, the edge of the helmet is not in a straight line. And then here's the top. And then here's the body. So I just have some paint imperfections here on the abs. Then here are the shoulder and arms. And similar with the other knockoff Hulks, the veins are not that exposed or they lack details. And then just looking at the sides. So here. Then here's the back. Then here's the hand. And then just looking at the left side. So here. The armband on the forearm can be easily removed, as you can see here. But not the one on the upper arm. It can be moved, but it's glued by default. And it's the same on the left side. So the armband on the upper arm can be moved, but it's glued by default. Unlike on the forearm, here. And now here's the back. The color of the butterfly joints is different compared to this main part. Here. And here. And then going down to the hips, and here's the belt. So this can be easily removed. Here. And then just showing this part of the pants without the belt. And similar with other knockoff Hulks, we have this gap in the waist. Here. And just let me put the belt back. And now here are the thighs. So again, we have the pockets, the wrinkles, even the tear here, and on the knee. And now here are the sides. And then the back. And then here's the bottom. And now here are the legs and feet, or the boots. So the legs are in different color compared to the knees and thighs. Or maybe these are just matte, while the upper parts are in semi-gloss. And just looking at the legs and boots closer. Here are the sides. Here's the back. And here's the bottom of the boots. For the accessories, we have the Kane Marco head. We do not have the damaged helmet that we've seen in the original Juggernaut. And then we have two kinds of hands. The open hands and the closed ones. And their pairs are already in the figure by default. Here. And now here's Kane's head. And I have to say, it looks like it came from the original Juggernaut. The details are perfect. We even got this redness on the eye. I hope you can see that one. Then here are the sides. The back. Top. And the bottom part. And then just using that head. So here. It just looks weird because of the lack of neck. So here. And then just looking at some angles. Here. And here. So again, the Juggernaut has the same body mold as the Hulk. But for me, it looks weird for Juggernaut with Kane's head because of the lack of visible neck here compared to Hulk. And I'm guessing it's because of the length of the head. And now moving on to the closed hands. And then just going around it. And now here are the knuckles. So these parts here are not removable. And then just show you the joint part. And now using the closed hands on the figure. It's actually hard removing or putting the hands. And now here's Juggernaut with the closed hands. And then just looking around it. Last are these open hands. And then going over each side. And then showing you this side. And this one. For the knuckles, the right one looks like it was not molded tightly. As you can see here. That's why it's loose. Unlike on the left one. Here. And then these open hands are not in soft plastic. Now let's put the open hands in the figure. I already mentioned this in the closed hands, that all these hands are difficult to put in the figure. So I recommend blow drying this part, or the peg hole, or both, so that these parts will get soft. And once these parts are soft, you can now insert the hands in the figure. Then it will take the correct form or shape. And now here's Juggernaut in open hands. And then looking at some angles. For the articulation, the main head with the helmet can move up just a little bit. It can move down this much. And it can look left or right. For the Kade Marco head, it can look up this far and down this much. It can also look left or right and tilt sideways. For the shoulders, they can rotate 360 and it can move up this far. There's a separate movement in the biceps. The elbows can bend just a little under 90 degrees. It can also move left or right. Then for the hands, they can rotate 360 and they can move up or down. The same movements can be found in the closed hands. Then we have these butterfly joints, so the arms can move backwards this much and forward this much. And then just showing a different angle. And then here's another one. The upper body can bend backwards this much and can bend forward this far. It can also bend sideways this much. But it cannot rotate left or right. Then for the waist, it can rotate just a little bit only. That's if the belt is tightly fit. Because as you can see, it's placed between these two parts. But if we loosen the belt, like this, so we now get a full range of the waist movement. The legs can kick forward this high, and it can move backwards just a little bit only. Then it can split this wide. Then we have thigh movement. And similar with the other knockoff Hulks, hold this part when moving the thigh. Like this. Because if not, this part tends to crack, as you can see here. Then for the knees, it can bend this much. For the feet, it can move down this much. And it can move up just a little bit. And then the last movement is the ankle pivot. And now here's the shake test. So this part is already loose. Unlike on the other side. Juggernaut stands around 8.5 inches. And then showing you Juggernaut again beside a knockoff Hulk. So overall, I like how the Hulk's body mold turned out great for Juggernaut. And for me, the articulation is way better than the original. The only issue I have, which is a minor one, is the jeans on Juggernaut. I just wish that Hasbro will release a Juggernaut based on the Hulk's body mold, but a bit taller. And that's it in this review. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will help this channel a lot. Also, let me know in the comment section what do you think about this figure. So thanks again, and see you on my next review. Bye!